What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you an NFL discussion video on the future of the Detroit Lions and why I believe their Super Bowl window may have closed. Let's get into it. So, me personally, I had no interest in talking about the game last night, a recap, a reaction. That's going to be dissected for the next couple weeks. But I'd rather talk about their future and what may happen to this team as far as big picture wise. Both coordinators could be getting a new head coaching job or their first head coaching job. Um, you know, and just how can they bounce back from this? We know Dan Campbell's comments last year, after losing in the conference title game to the 49ers. He said it's hard to get back, no guarantee. Long story short, do I believe that we can get back here talent wise? Yes. Do I believe in the coaches? Yes. The draft, the free agency? Yes, yes, yes. But it's no guarantee. And the thing is, this year they were unstoppable. They were a juggernaut. I know health was a big call. I understand that. Cool. But offensive firepower. A lot of Lions fans, a lot of people in general, not even just Lions fans, were saying, and I felt the same way. I mean, obviously the game is to outscore them, but they score so fast, score so quick. I mean, it's going to be tough for a team to just outscore them. It's going to be super tough. And they just got beat by a better team last night. And well, not better, but situational team that beat them beat them in the moment. But the thing is, teams gonna get better next year. The Cowboys should be better and should be healthier. The Lions themselves should be healthier as well. But just when Ben Johnson leaving, Aaron Glenn leaving, we saw with the Eagles a couple years ago when their guys left, Jonathan Gannon and Shane Steichen to the Colts, Gannon to the Cardinals. There's no guarantee the new coordinators can do a great job. And you would think this Lions team is not gonna be hard. Montgomery, Gibbs, talent, Williams, St. Brown. The list goes on. The team that the offensive firepower that this team does have. We know they're going to draft well. Holmes is going to draft great. Offensive side of the ball. We know that already. But there's no guarantee for health still. And knock on wood, hope it doesn't happen. But you had no major injuries to none of your key weapons on offense. Goff stayed healthy. Gibbs stayed healthy. Montgomery got hurt towards the end. Williams stayed healthy. Brown stayed healthy. So you never know how the injury bug may travel, or who it may affect next year. So knock on wood, hope everyone stays healthy. But the defense got tormented this year. You never know. Offense could be next year. Just a key guy here or there. So you can't promise health. You can't promise good coaching if those guys do get a job. The rumor out now that Aaron Glenn might have cost himself a head coaching job. I don't think so. I think teams will know the situation. I know that he was down to third strings, backups. Like I'm not too in certain spots. I'm not too concerned about Aaron Glenn getting a job. We all know Ben Johnson can get one if he wants one. He's just so picky. He wants the perfect situation. So we'll see if he does move on or not. But just looking at how the landscape goes, man, teams will get better. Teams will get more consistent. You would think. Cowboys, Commanders, they're a threat now officially. Packers, the Vikings, see what happened with them. Do they keep Donald? Do they let McCarthy go? The Niners, they should be, or they might be, not should, but they might be back right. McCaffrey healthy, Ayuk healthy. Do they keep Debo? Still have Kittle? What happens with Ward and free agency? So my Falcons, you never know what may happen if Penix takes that jump. If Pitts can take that jump and the team get better and better defensive, we just hired Jeff Ulbrich yesterday. I'm not the biggest fan, but we'll see. So teams will get better and teams will get stronger. Teams will get more healthy because this year, like I said, this year was a year. This was the time. A lot of guys were hurt. Niners were a non-factor. Cowboys non-factor. Packers weren't consistent. The only team they really had the Eagles, the only team the Lions had to worry about was the Eagles. Really, that was their biggest threat. The Eagles, to me, and I said this weeks ago. The Eagles have the best team overall because they're healthy. Defense, offense, they're healthy all the way. Jalen Carter's a monster. Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Slay, all that good stuff. They're healthy for the most part, except for N'Kobe Dean got injured a week or two ago. But outside of that, to me, I think they're the best team. They're the most healthiest team in the NFC. They were the Lions' biggest threat to me, not the Commanders. not the Rams, not the Vikings, the Eagles. So, like I said, I named teams earlier that's gonna have situations that's gonna get better. Who will the Cowboys coach be? Can they right their wrongs and take them to the chip? The Buccaneers, can they be more consistent? Will they bring back Chris Godwin? Will they run it right back again? Probably so. So, the NFC is. I know the AFC is the big juggernaut quarterbacks and all that stuff, but the NFC is no slouch. It's no. I know the Lions make it look good this past season, but it's no slouch. Teams will get better. Teams will be more aggressive for free agency, trade, all that good stuff. So, we'll see what happens, man. Wish the best for the Lions. I know the fans are sick. I know the fan base is sick. The coaches, the team. You saw on a press conference last night, an interview via post game that Dan Campbell was, sick to his stomach, upset, all that good stuff. I understand it, and he, like I said, he said it, and and as I'm saying, man, it's tough because you could bet $1 million if you had and say, yeah, Lions will at least get back to the NFC title game. At least, who's gonna beat them? The Bucks, the Commanders? No, the Rams? No. Like you would think it's a easy path to the NFC title game at the very least, and they couldn't even get back there. So, Dan Campbell played in this league for a while. He knows what it is, and he said it last year, and it came to fruition this year. No matter how good you are, no matter how great, no matter the draft, free agency, it takes one game, it takes one matchup, it takes one moment, a couple bad plays a game, and it can be the end of your season, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, it's funny because we all thought, at least me, I'll say for me, I thought Jared Goff, and we know Goff could have his Goff moments, obviously, but I thought Goff was kind of past that for the most part, especially against a non-strong defense like the Commanders. They weren't a strong defense, not really. You had Armstrong had a strip sack, cool. Goff being a little loose with the ball was out, understandable, cool. That's one turnover, but the picks. That one, I think the Tim Patrick that was very high. Come on, that's a no go. So it looked like the Vikings and the Lions had the same quarterback. Both and the same teams. Both have supreme talented offense. Both has weapons galore, but their weak link is the quarterback, and that's the big difference between Jaden Daniels. You might can throw in Matthew Stafford. We'll see today. I'm doing this video before the Eagles game, but that's the difference between Jaden Daniels, Matthew Stafford, and then the AFC quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Lamar, what's his name, Pat Mahomes. They're just elite. They're elite. Those guys, the two NFC guys and the three AFC guys. They are elite. They are to me in the top five. Herbert gets the bump down. You can throw Burrow in as well, but he didn't play off, so he's their top six. Burrow would be 4, Stafford 5, and Daniel not excuse me, not McDaniel's. Daniels is 6, in my opinion. You can swap Stafford and Daniels. I will keep Stafford for now. Like I said, I'm doing this before the Eagles game, so we'll see. Outdoors, in the cold, Stafford doesn't play great in those situations, so we'll see. But if Stafford shows up, then he'll keep the 5th spot, and Daniel stays 6, or you can flip flop if he struggles. Stafford struggles, but you need one of those guys to overcome adversity. One turnover can kill you, but three by yourself, then an extra one from your receiver throwing the interception as well. That's just tough to overcome. And I think that the Commanders punted a couple times last night, like dog, their defense couldn't stop a cold. But guys will get better, guys will get healthier. Hutchinson will be back. The big D tackle, the run stopper, McNeil, I think his name, McPherson, whatever his name is, he'll be back. Anzalone was a monster, but as I said, you can't promise health. You can't promise health. The defense got lit up this year. You never know what next year may come. You never know what may come with next year. So, like I said, not wishing any bad to anybody, but just reality of the situation. But hopefully they can come into a full team next year in the playoffs, and then they can have their best foot forward. But we'll see. We'll see if Glenn and Johnson leave. You never know. They might have unfinished business and try one more time. More jobs open up every year. So, if they don't love the market this year, the Giants job will be open. The Colts job could be open. The Browns job could be open. So there will be more jobs next year open, guaranteed. The Steelers, you never know. Tomlin might be gone next year. I know that the Steelers fans want him gone next year after a struggle season. If they struggle, he could be gone. The Bengals job with Joe Burrow could be gone. So if they want to wait and be patient for another year, you never know what may open up. So Glenn and Johnson, I know it looks like they're going. There's no guarantee yet, but so we'll see how everything shakes out. But if the new coordinators are in the building, we'll see how they act with that talent on offense and also how they reshape their defense. They have guys, Brian Branch, Arnold, Davis, Carlton Davis. He's a free agent, but you have Rakestraw, up and coming cornerback. You have the other cornerback they drafted as well. I forgot his name, but they got some guys. They got some guys. Hudson returning, so we'll see what happens with this Lions team. But that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.